Alright, what's up everyone? This is Shadow Ice Hawk here. I'm here with my friends Nick and and Isaac.
What's up?
And today we're gonna go ahead and make our own predictions for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The reason why we didn't do it last week because we were on winter break and last week's games were kind of predictable. So, I mean, the largest win margin by wildcard team, home teams since like the 90s or something like that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We'll start off with you, Nick. Nick will give his prediction, then it's gonna go Isaac, then I will give my own. So the first game this week is gonna be Seattle at Atlanta. So Nick, who you picking and why?
Alright, I'm going to have to say Atlanta in this one. You've got that Atlanta, they've got that home field advantage. They've been making plays with their quarterback, Matt Ryan. Julio Jones has been a beast on the field. I can't see any reason that they'd lose that game.
Alright. Isaac, what about you?
Well, I think I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Nick, because, well, I just think that Seattle being the underdog and not having the home field advantage, and they beat them the last 3 times they played them. So I think that the Seahawks will win.
Alright. For me, I'm going to have to go with Atlanta as well. I think Atlanta is really like an underrated team that's being talked about in the playoffs. You know, you hear everything in Green Bay and Dallas in the NFC side. You don't really hear them talking about Atlanta. Personally, I think that Atlanta has the potential to make it to the Super Bowl. If you look at Atlanta, they have, like you said, Matt Ryan. He's been playing really well this year. MVP caliber, most likely. They got Devontae Freeman, a nice running back. Tevin Coleman's a nice receiving back there. So they got a nice duo in the backfield. Julio Jones, like you said, it's a beast. Seattle, for me, has been too inconsistent this year. You know, they've kind of blown games that they should have won. So that's why I'm thinking that I'm taking Atlanta for this matchup. Alright, so...
Well said.
Yeah, so the next game that we got that's going to be happening on Saturday is 5:15 here in Pacific time. Houston going to New England. Nick, let's start off here.
New England. Does it even need a reason? It's New England.
Alright, that's all?
No. Well, they've got Tom Brady versus Brock Osweiler. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady has been a beast for the last 14 years, however long he's played. Constantly making plays, constantly getting the ball out there, constantly, making touchdowns. All that. They've got Blount as a running back, he's doing great things. And you've got such a diverse wide receiver in Edelman who's making plays here, there, wherever you need him to.
Alright. Isaac, what about you?
Alright. Although I do think Houston is a good team, I'm going to have to give this one to the Patriots just because the Patriots have been so good this year. They've been like going through the team, and I think it's going to be kind of a blowout.
Alright. I'm going to have to go with New England as well. Last time these two teams played New England this season, New England just absolutely destroyed Houston 27-0. Brock Osweiler, I don't think he's that good of a quarterback back there. They really underutilized DeAndre Hopkins this year. The defense has gotten better, but personally, I do not think Houston can be able to win. I think that Houston got lucky last week. Luck of the draw going against the Raiders. Otherwise, if it was any other team, I think they probably would have lost that one. And I don't see them going any farther into the playoffs here. New England's just an entire league above them. Okay. Alright, so we all got New England there. So, the next game, Sunday morning. We got Pittsburgh going to Kansas City. Nick, I probably already know what you're going to pick, but go ahead and say it.
You know what? It's going to be a close game. I have to say that, at the very least.
Yeah?
But I got my boys in red on this one. You've got that Kansas City Arrowhead Stadium atmosphere, loudest stadium out there. Steelers aren't going to be able to hear their plays. The play clock's up in a weird spot. That can hit them on a delay of games. I do realize that the last time that these teams played, Steelers hit Kansas City 43-14. But at that time, Tyreek Hill wasn't in there. We didn't have as much of Travis Kelce playing out there. If Kansas City can stop the running game with Le'Veon Bell, then I think Kansas City can take it.
All right. So, okay, good. I kind of expected that there. Good reasoning. Isaac, what's your pick?
I'm going to have to go with Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, so Le'Veon Bell, he is a terrific running back. Don't get me wrong. But I think the Chiefs' defense will be able to stop him. But as long as the Kansas City Chiefs keep making their plays and keep trying to pass it down the field, just keep moving forward with it, I think we can win this. And Tyreek Hill is also he's a good runner. He's very fast, and I think he can catch the Steelers off guard.
All right. Personally, I'm going to have to go with the Steelers here on this one. Sorry, guys, but the reason why last week was the first game where Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown played in the same playoff game. That was the first time they've ever played together in a playoff, and they all went off. I do realize that the Chiefs' defense is better than the Dolphins' defense, but if you look at it, Le'Veon Bell has just been a beast. He's averaged over 100 scrimmage yards a game this year. I'm pretty sure about that. Don't quote me. But he's averaged around there. Antonio Brown, he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. Ben is clutch performance. He is a clutch quarterback right now. Like he's always been. And the Steelers defense, it's gotten better. They've been improving. They've been hot these past few weeks. They have been playing at a great defense caliber that can get them into the Super Bowl. That's why I'm going to have to go with the Steelers on this one.
Well put.
All right.
And actually on Le'Veon Bell, he's got 1268 rushing yards.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Now we got another good one here to end things off on. Green Bay going to Dallas. So, Nick, what do you got?
I gotta say I've got Dallas on this one. They've been playing well throughout the year. Only 3 losses total. 2 to New York Giants. They're out. And then they've got 1 to Philadelphia, which they gave away last week to the rest of their players. Their star players have had 2 weeks to rest all their stuff. I think they're going to go out there and just make it.
All right. Okay. Good reasoning. Isaac, wait, you got more?
Yeah, especially because Green Bay's star rushing player, Montgomery, has less than 500 yards on the season.
He does?
Yeah, 457.
Well, he did come in halfway after Eddie Lacy got injured and put on injury reserve, too.
Well, there's another reason. Second straight players.
All right. Okay, then, Isaac, what about you?
All right. So I think I'm going to have to go with... This is a tough one for me because they're both very good teams, but I think it's going to be a close game. But I think Dallas can pull it forward, even though the last time these teams played, or not, they have... Not the last time, but the time before that, Green Bay beat them. But I think the Cowboys can pull it forward and make it through it.
Okay. All right. Like I have to agree here. This is probably going to be the closest game this entire week. It's highly competitive. You got 2 great teams here on the field. It is tough. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Green Bay on this one, though. Aaron Rodgers has been hot. He's been hot these past few weeks. He's just been on fire. Totally dismantled the Giants' defense, which Dallas themselves had trouble with during the season. Green Bay did lose to Dallas earlier in the season, but both these two teams have been improved greatly. Montgomery, even though he is second string, he's been playing pretty good. Devontae Adams for Green Bay has been really well this season. Really big bounce from last season. He's gotten a bunch of touchdown receptions. Aaron Rodgers is just on fire. I think that it could possibly be a shootout. The key thing that Green Bay needs to do is to stop Elliott. If they can stop Elliott, I think they got this with Aaron Rodgers' firepower.
Can't blame you there.
Reasonable.
As well. All right, that's all for this week. That's all for this week's games. We'll see who's right and who's wrong. So next week we're going to go over the conference championship games. Make our picks there. If you guys in the comments below have different picks, let us know. Let us know down in the comments. Other than that, we'll see you guys here next week for the conference championship games. All right.
Yes, we'll see you here next week.
See you later, guys.
When the Chiefs play the Patriots.
And make sure you guys have subscribed to get that video ready. See you later.